guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome back to another episode of the Leeds United Career Mode in FIFA 21. We have got a ridiculously tough stretch coming down in this episode. Southampton the first game, but we might move on and forget about that. We have Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City in a row. That is unbelievable. Then it'll get a little easier for us in November, get super hectic again in December. But look at that. That's all Premier League games right there. But we have one of the toughest stretches of the season in this episode. If we can come out of it clean with a decent amount of points, I will be happy. But it's just about whether or not we're going to be able to do that. You've got Manchester United on top of the table and Spurs in second, City in third, Liverpool fourth at the moment. We are, only 8-7 games in, but we aren't too far off of hopefully getting some sort of a decent position. Like if we finished in 7th or 8th or 9th, that'd be a bloody great season for us. You know it would. And we're only 4 points off the mark and with a game in hand as well. We'll sim the game against Southampton. If we need to jump in, then we'll jump in. But I have genuinely been, after having a little bit of heartbreak in this in these, this entire series already, I've gone in, I've been practicing, I'm trying to get as good at the game and specifically as good at defending as I possibly can. So hopefully we'll be able to be a little bit better. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that is a real chance for Southampton. I thought we were going to concede and then Stefan just boots it out of play. All right then. All right, and I think that's half-time. Still 0-0. Okay. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Nice move, Hélder Costa. Oh, it's opening up again. Click. That's absolutely, oh my God, brilliant play. Just see even dots on a screen that I can appreciate the beauty of that move. Rodrigo with another goal. He's got 12. Wow, could maybe get a 13 as we get it back again. He's got 12 Premier League goals already this season. Oh, could get another one. Oh my God. He is going to finish with the most unbelievable amount of goals this season. Oh no. Absolutely open. Danny Ings, or no, that was Che Adams, I think. But somehow, thankfully, what a move this is. Dink the keeper, no. All right, well, we won't get another goal, but that is a 3-0 victory right there. I went to go to make a substitution at like the 70th minute mark, and we never got a stoppage. Excellent stuff right there as we move up into 8th place now. So that is a fantastic, considering some of the not great results that we have had, losing to Arsenal, losing to, God, we lost to even Fulham in the 90th minute, Manchester United in the 90th minute, and Leicester in the 90th, like literally all of the games we've lost, it feels like have just come right at the end, in the death, apart from the Arsenal game. And Rodrigo just chilling on 13 goals after 8 matches. This is like a meet you level start to a Premier League season here. It's unreal, dude. But anyway, moving on. I did in the last episode come up with a bit of a problem, or I created a problem for myself. We signed Ben White, the centre back, but we used literally almost everything that we had in order to get him. You look at our budget, there's nothing in there. We have sent some scouts away. We have already found some great potential players like Connor Nicholas from Australia, as well as another one, Harrison Nicholas as well. There are definite players that I would like to bring in, but unfortunately, I don't have the cash to do so. And I was thinking like, well, how do I find a way to free up some space for these players? And then I remembered and realized again, yes, in career mode, you start off with a few players in your youth academy and they don't cost anything to let go. So I think I might end up freeing a bit of wage just by letting a handful of these players leave. And so I'm thinking some of the guys like, Amaral here, who's got 46 overall, potential in the mid-70s, and the same can be said for, how do we go with this one? Baua, I don't even know. Even a guy like Sulo, Lion or something, Lane, however, I'm going to get rid of him just because I don't know how to say his name, but like even he doesn't have great potential, so I'm going to release these 3 players. Hopefully by doing so, getting rid of some youth academy players that don't exactly look like they're going to be on for a super amount, we might be able to free up a bit of space and a bit of wage. And it looks like it has worked. So I can sign Connor Nicholas. That's fantastic. He's definitely probably one of, if not the best prospect I have. And in England, we actually did have another scout report come in, but we didn't really look at it because of, I was going to run out of time. But Charles Watkins, he has got great potential in overall, and his value is worth 3.2 mil. So that is Huge right there. We're going to sign him as well. I still occasionally, whilst we advance on ahead to the next games that we have, the huge games that we have against like Chelsea, Man City and the like, I still keep coming up with a handful of drills that I still haven't done yet. It gets a bit frustrating, but eventually I feel like we will get there. Okay, that's a little bit better. Finally, we're getting there. We make it now to the first game that we'll play today. Chelsea sitting in 5th with us in 8th place. And even though if we were to beat them, we wouldn't jump them, it would still be huge. But let's see how we get on today. I see a few of the players are already starting to grow in overall. Stefan's up to 77 as well as, Hernandez went down from 75 to 74 and is now back up to 75. And just a handful of other players getting up. Koch is, or I think it's, someone told me it's just pronounced Koch. So I'm going to say it like that, even if it isn't. I don't know, maybe I've just been completely rinsed here. But yes, a few players that are already growing up in overall. But I would like, hopefully, for some of these players to kick on a bit. And I don't know, it's a very older team, this Leeds side. There are a lot of like senior players in it. And we're definitely going to need to, I mean, they're doing well in the Premier League in real life. But for this career mode, I think it's a bit of a rebuild. Place your bets, people. What do we think is going to happen? Is Rodrigo going to bang in another hat-trick and we lose in the 90th minute, as has basically been this whole career mode? Luke Ayling still with the armband as well. Just a lot of names in this team that have proven that they are decent enough and can stick around for me in this team. But I'm talking like I want to wipe the whole team off the face of the earth. That is not the case. I feel like we are starting to turn a bit of a corner. You know, we're sitting in a pretty damn good position in the Premier League. So even though maybe we've had some tough games in the past, I think we're really kicking on. Can today be that big day that I'm talking about? That big result against the top side? Oh, that's going to be too heavy, but it's still kind of fortunate that Costa has it here. Hernandez. Rodrigo. Oh, runs straight into Thiago Silva. How are these getting through? Oh, that just about got there. It's Ayling. Thank you. Costa. A 1-2. Quick one there for Rodrigo to run onto. This is working brilliantly. Will we be able to get this one across? Yeah, we will. And it's... Oh, wow! I don't understand how that has missed. Where is the curl back that I was initially wanting there? Thank you. Alrighty, let's go. And off we go again here. Hernandez, come on. We've got some making up to do, mate. Rodrigo's. I'm just running in a straight line here. Rodrigo, look at Costa here. Costa can get this, and he will! Hélder Costa! There is the goal I finally scored with him, unless I have a horrible memory, and I have done before. When we get the ball back, we counter pretty damn quickly. The same can be said for the AI, but on this occasion, we just keep finding options. That back line, they weren't able to keep out Costa. We kept moving it along, eventually found him, and that one, no mistake, unlike the Hernandez chance prior. I'm finding I'm not exactly getting too many goals with my wingers, Jack Harris and Hélder Costa, but he gets one this time to give us a huge lead over Chelsea. Can see a man in the box here. I don't know about this one though. Hernandez, that's not really found who I've needed. Phillips heads it out. There was a bit of a mess to end that half, unfortunately. An attack that could have resulted in a second goal, but one poor cross and it kind of killed it. But we are still leading in this game. Come on, boys. Can we switch up this ball? I don't know about that. Nah, we're just going to have to take our time with it again. We do have the right-hand side opening up, though, so this is good. Ayling's in. Cross in for Rodrigo. Back for him. Oh, he won't find it. Just going to move it around the outside once more. Hope for the opportunity. Eventually. Will it come? Still not yet. A 1-2 is on here. I got dropped. Referee, thank you. That is a free kick. I try to just really charge this one up. Go for an attempt on goal. That forces a save, but not ending up in, sadly. We are officially in stoppage time, people. Let's not fuck it up right now with another 90th minute goal. I honestly cannot stomach another one. I'm trying to switch to anyone that's not my defensive line. Werner is in here. The drag back. You knew it was coming. Phillips has been the man of the match today with his incredible defensive work. And that is going to win us the game right at the end. Of course, we had to go through another scare. But finally, a huge win against the top 6 side. A 1-0 win. But it is 3 points against Chelsea. And we finally have got our act together, I feel, defensively. A much-needed clean sheet. Of course, right at the end, we still looked like there was a chance we'd end up screwing it up. But No, a big win, and that gives us a huge amount of confidence for the next 2 games that we're going to have. They're going to be very, very tough. So just have a look at what that does for us. Up in a 7th now, man. Like, we're in a position now where if we keep going well this season, we might be in with a bit of a chance of qualifying for some sort of European competition, or at least finishing in this position that we're in at the moment. Early days, it doesn't look like the top 6 are as unbelievably dominant as they have been in FIFA 20, when, you know, you'd see this gigantic divide between the top 6 and then the rest of the teams, like a huge 20-something point difference at the end of a season with like 3 teams in the 100-point section or something. Like, it's crazy. So there could be a shot here. Next 2 games, though, these are massive against Liverpool and Man City. The reigning champions up next. We play them at Anfield, and this team of mine that I'm really starting to get the hang of. With that said, I think I want to make a bit of a change. You know, Phillips and Hernandez, they're doing their jobs fantastically, or most of the time anyway. Click's not doing a bad job by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think it's time I go with Cousins instead, even though he is 1 overall lower. I don't particularly mind. I want to start giving him some game time and kickstarting his overall growth. So he's going to move into the midfield, I think, full time now. Look at this Liverpool team, dude. Oh, boy. The only player I would say that is not in their regular starting 11 would maybe be Fabinho and Robertson, who, of course, we saw went for that, like, stupid-ass, crazy 160 million, like, unbelievable amount of money that Real Madrid paid for him. They paid more for Robertson than they did for Harry Kane. It was crazy. But their front three's unchanged. Midfield's still bloody strong. And it's just the new Greek left back that they brought in this window that's starting in place of him. So honestly, that's an unreal team. So this is going to be quite the challenge. But I'm feeling amazing after getting that just simple 1-0 win. But the fact that we kept the clean sheet against Chelsea, and, you know, it's a huge far cry. A huge far cry from the recent results where I conceded, 5 against Leicester City. So to keep a clean sheet against Chelsea, that gives me a lot of confidence. This will be quite the game, though. We all know that Liverpool have quite a proficiency at Anfield. They do not lose here, like I was going to say, very often. It feels like they don't lose here at all. Like, they do not drop an awful lot of points in this stadium, but hopefully we can give them quite the shock. Henderson is actually starting. He does have the armband. That front three still insane, but their bench, they've got Lacazette. That's an interesting signing for them. And Sergio Roberto as well, I noticed too. And we are rolling in this game. I mean, a win against Chelsea is big, but a win against Liverpool would be, at Anfield, even bigger. Am I going to get to this? Oh, I don't think I did. If I did, then it was a poor header. Went in for the tackle, missed. Bringing out a centre-back. You know that's absolutely killer. And I'm hoping that Ayling was able to cut off Mane, and it didn't happen. Oh, God. I thought he was going to get in the way there, but it just shows. My best chance after Phillips wasn't able to get the tackle was to somehow block him off. But look at Mane just cut in and fucking... the absolutely ridiculous amount of pace. Ayling not able to block him off from it in any way, and that is 1-0. This could be good, but Cousins was not in a position for me to get him that ball. We've got it to Costa here. Look at the back stick. I'm not going to find it, but I might find... he didn't even shoot. He didn't even shoot. What the fuck was that? Come on. I'm mad. I really want to score from this because I feel like I've been robbed. Good fake shot there. The dink. Oh, it's in! It's in! We make up for it! Rodrigo at the cop end! This man's got 14 Premier League goals now this season. Oh, and gives it big. I don't know what the hell happened there before with him not shooting, but the fake shot gets him that bit of separation from Van Dijk, and that dink is gorgeous over Alisson. Absolutely marvellous. Let's watch it again. Oh my, it's right there. I can't believe he's got that to work. If we don't get this guy the golden boot, I don't know. I don't know, man. He's had such an unbelievable start. Like, not even Hunter has had probably a start to a Premier League season like this man has. Oh no, why'd you change? That is fucking, you're kidding me. I gotta turn off air balls. Oh god, it's switching with it like that in the air. Oh, that's annoying, because that's just something that I haven't turned... oh, I was supposed to turn off proper. No, not auto. Manual, thank you very much. Here I am going to go position one player to cut off that cross. Instead, it changes to another player when I'm not expecting it to, and I basically drag him away even further from Mane. Look, he's literally just standing there by the time I try to recover. You know, I like to say sometimes, oh, the game's shit, it cost me a goal, there was nothing I could do with it. Like, that's it. Okay, this is actually on one of those rare occasions. The game just is like, yeah, we're going to switch players for you when you don't want it to happen, and it genuinely does actually cost you a goal. Finally, a tackle. My God. I'm just literally letting them skill thin air and eventually wait for them to make a move. It, like, gets so frustrating. Cousance is in here. Rodrigo is going to be in here. Look, they're opening up, parting the Red Sea, and that is just, it feels like a gift. It feels like I shouldn't even celebrate, but you know that I'm going to. There is another one for Rodrigo. Yeah, wow. I felt so convinced I was going to concede another, and then just, I get that absolute present from Liverpool. And we are booting this thing forward and ending the half, I reckon. 4 goals in it, 2-2. I don't know what to think about this. I don't know if I have the upper hand in this game, if I can win it. I think I can do, but all I know is we're getting on the odd attack, just like literal gifts. Rodrigo just with all this space to run into. Any chance of fucking switching? Oh my God, what is with corners, guys? You're just unable to clear them. How are you letting fucking Mane not just get 1 but 2 goals from a corner? I just don't know what's happening with corners now. No one, just get in fucking front, my God. They gravitate toward the back of the man to let him, both of them did. None of them thought, oh, actually I should try to get in front of Mane instead. Look at this, God damn again. That's thankfully a bad pass, come on. Don't let Mane get 4. I don't think I've ever actually had one player score any more than 3 goals against me in a game. Not today. Good pass there. Hernandez done brilliantly well. Costa, mate, you could maybe go the whole way here. Could we try it with him? We are going to. We are going to. And he's going to do it. Hélder Costa. Oh, what a goal. How's he now turning into quite the goal threat? What a game. It's 3-3. Banging it in past Alisson. I literally just went with absolute raw power there. Not trying anything else. And somehow, look, how does Alisson not actually get a hand to that? Christ almighty, and there's still 15-something plus minutes to go in this game. What is the end result going to be? Look at this, we've got Mane running all the way back. I don't have much cover in the midfield. That is not a good enough pass, and this could set up the counter-attack. That could maybe win us the game. Harrison, Rodrigo, ball up over the top for Costa. I did see Hernandez making that run. We won't go for it, not yet. That is unbelievably worked. Hat-trick! Oh! That is an unbelievable goal! What a move! And a hat-trick at Anfield for Rodrigo. This is such a deft little touch there by Hernandez to let Rodrigo fly and absolutely nail that into the top corner. That is such a great hit. Curling back in. Look, it looks like there is a gigantic gap between Alisson and the ball there. He has 16 goals in the Premier. Are you watching this, people? We're not even close to halfway through this thing yet. He has 16. I don't need another striker for this whole damn career mode until, oh my God, until the big man turns like, 35 or something. Oh no. Oh no. I literally just got a yellow card with him, and now he's going to get sent off. That is 2 yellow cards within about 5 minutes right there. Referee once again, oh dear. Referee once again is going to let this thing go way longer than it should. Alioski with a big tackle. We're running this thing away, and that is a massive 4-3 win at Anfield, and Rodrigo is the one that has scored the hat-trick and the winning goal to get us the 3 points. I didn't think it'd get much bigger than the Chelsea game, but it has. It has. Now, we still sit in 7th place, but you see the gap between ourselves and the rest of the top teams is not that much. Again, only 10 games into a Premier League season that consists of 38 games. We have 28 more left to play, but look, 6 wins out of 10 is an amazing return so far. 4 losses to go with that, and to think so many of those could have been at least a point, maybe, but we lost them in like the 90th minute, 3 of them, for example. Oh my God. Now the next game, which will be against Manchester City. We had an offer for Luke Ayling. Honestly, I'm about ready just to accept it and to try to find him some players in my starting 11 I'm really desperate to try to find replacements for. Look at these top goal scorers, man. I mean, Dele Alli on 10's insane. I guess someone had to step up in the absence of Harry Kane. So Rashford at 8, Cordoba, Hernandez, Chris Wood at Palace has got 6, Mane, Salah, it's a bit more dished out there. But just one man, absolutely light years ahead of everybody else. That's crazy. This will be the last game we'll play today, though, with Manchester City back line that looks probably about the strongest it could be with Laporte and Stones. The midfield, they got Fabian in, so that's a new signing that looks pretty decent for them. Aguero, Torres, and Mahrez. All right, no Sterling, so we get a little bit of a respite there, but still. We have beaten Chelsea and Liverpool now. Of these 3 games, I was going into them thinking, shit, I might end up getting whacked. I might really not do great, but I've been practicing. I'm getting better at the damn game. FIFA 21, I'm starting to get a bit of a hang of it more. And now we got 6 out of 6 from these top games. Can we make it 9 of 9 would be unbelievable. If we could do the sweep, 3 wins out of these 3, that would be unbelievable. But either way, I'm happy with 6 out of 9. But I go into this game now kind of with the pressure of, well, I've done so well previously. I should hopefully try to get some sort of result here. One last game today, Manchester City. We've taken down Liverpool, the champions. So at home, why can't we? Why can't we? Of course, this man, Zach Steffen, that we signed from Manchester City. Of course, Jack Harrison, our left midfielder, is also, to be fair, an active Man City player because we've only got him on loan. Nonetheless, makes for some exciting little mini side stories for this game as this man, the leading goal scorer in the Premier League with 16 from 10, looks to keep it going and hopefully find a way to get himself the all-time record for most goals in a season. I mean, he's on track for it. Let's see if we can manage it. Oh my God, look at De Bruyne go. Ben White just getting back automatically. Phillips tried to pass it out and he, for whatever reason, just didn't. Okay, cool. I think, again, the legs got caught there. Off we go once more, though. Costa, I'm looking at this whole time. I don't think he'll be the one. There's going to be a ball in there, though, and a little dink. Oh, my God, it's still going to go in. How in the world? He's getting all the favours right now, but it's working. I thought the chip was my best chance there because Edison was going to be like this far away from him when that ball came to him. But look, the fullback that was going with Costa meant Rodrigo stayed onside, and that's going to be an own goal. It's not going to be a goal for Rodrigo. I think it's an own goal off of John Stones, but we lead. Well, that's incredible. I thought maybe that would have been number 17. All I know for a fact is that it is 1-0 Leeds United. Mendy, Costa, Rodrigo. Rodrigo still going. Oh, it took a while there to get that one off, but I think we have got it off, and it is number 2, Harrison against his, I was going to say old side, it's his current side. Goodness me, I don't believe this. I really don't. Great through ball that I thought for a second he may have been off for, but we have just got the players coming in, providing options for me every attack. It's magnificent. I just feel like defending is so hard this year, but once you're in sync, attacking just feels like a breeze. We had number 20 Rodrigo scoring in the 20th minute against Liverpool. Now number 22 Jack Harrison scores in the 22nd against Manchester City. Oh my God, the team that we loaned him in from. I feel like he shouldn't even be allowed to play in this game. I don't know if that's an official rule or just a bit of an unwritten rule, but either way, what a ball that is from, oh my goodness, Aguero. Will it get out of play? Yes, it will. And look, again, we're just holding it up here. Costa is in. They play so high. Their line, it's insane. Little cross in there. Touch. Select. Collect. Cousins. My God. Just seems like we have so much space, but you can't get it under control in time. And wow, what a chaotic half that is. But it finishes 2-0 to us. And we are on now to make 9 points out of 9 from our last 3 games against insane opposition. If I do win this game, I can't believe I in the previous episode was so done with this game and I found it so tough, but after results like this, I'm about ready to be like, well, goddamn, do I need to go to Ultimate? I'm genuinely thinking I might have to. What a ball that is. Oh my. Well, I was hoping for an offside there for De Bruyne, but are you kidding me with that? Look at this. I just have a ball. That pass there is unbelievable. How De Bruyne is one onside and two, how it gets through Ben White's legs is so frustrating. Just what a play. Goodness. Well, there is 2-1 and they are back in this game here. There it is, finally. Phillips, he's got it. Come on. Counter-attack boys here. They're going to be so weak at the back. They always are whenever we get it. He's just going to be onside here. A low cross is on. Why doesn't he keep it down? Is it different this year? It must be. I think I have to triple tap it now or something because it just does not stay down. Good play here. Saw a move into the box. I'm not going to cross it in just yet. Rodrigo. How are finesses this year? Are they that bad? That was decent contact, but still not good enough. Making changes, tactical, or just wasting time, whatever you may think. Gosh, imagine if I cross it and they just go on the counter-attack and score. Unfortunately, the delivery does not work out how I want it, but we're going to get it right back, and they won't get a chance to counter-attack and equalise. It is 2-1. They score 1 in the second. We can't manage that third, but it's all good. We get the win. A huge win at that. That man, Jack Harrison, on loan from Man City, scoring the winner against them too, has just made the day even sweeter. It's 2-1. I get 9 points from the 3 ridiculously tough games that we had in a row, and now I'm here thinking I need to bump this up to Ultimate. Unbelievable. Incredible. Well, we have more monthly scouting updates, so we'll see if there are anyone else that we should sign as well, because you know, I know we still don't have an awful lot of wage, but just to see. In Australia, the highest rated players appear to be Harrison Nichols, who we were looking at before, but his potential has kind of gone down a fair bit in, the month, extra month that we'd been scouting him, unfortunately. Max Ratcliffe, he looks like maybe he could be okay, but, I mean, that's probably about the end of it. I mean, the best potential-wise player is Jack Corbin. In England, though, look at the potentials. We've got so many, 90 max potential players, but in terms of overall, again, it's not even as good as Australia. I mean, Riley Berry's probably the highest overall player, but his potential is pretty shocking. Everyone else is kind of average. I mean, I'll keep scouting everyone, but I don't think I even need to sign anybody anyway. I am liking the look of our youth academy. I love the layout of it all, how you can see how all the stats are coming and the progress bar from one overall to the next. Look, you've got Belghazi, who's nearly up to a 63, and even the fact that we're training Paul Lombard here, the 17-year-old, he's a centre forward, but we're training him to become a striker. He's literally almost there. Look at where we are sitting now. From the 9 points that we got, we could have potentially, I thought we would have been probably sitting on 12 points by the end of this episode. There was genuinely a chance. Instead, we have 21 because of the 9 out of the 9. So, my God, look at that. We have scored the most goals by far. I guess a 7-1 win over, over Crystal Palace, and also even that 4-5 game that we had against Leicester. It's crazy, but to be this high when we were starting so poorly, it's an amazing turnaround. It's a little too amazing, so much so that I'm actually going to switch it over to Ultimate Difficulty, and I'm going to turn Competitor Mode off. So, Competitor Mode's pretty crazy. Basically what I think it does is it maybe gives a little bit of a potential pace boost, and the agile dribbling, the skill moves and some of the stuff that the AI will do to you with the ball at their feet is just, it's unbelievable. But I'm gonna switch it over to Ultimate Difficulty for now, and it's just right when I think I turned a corner, I make it even harder for myself, and I'm gonna go right back to raging again. But I feel like it's needed, because I just simply refuse to allow myself to be happy. We need it to be a bit more challenging. I think it becomes relatively apparent. Liam Cooper, though, 5 million from Ajax of all teams. This is a guy I should probably get on to selling reasonably soon. I mean, I could delegate, but honestly, it looks like 5 million for him when his value was 4 is honestly quite good. So I might actually accept this, because we need to bring in some cash and quick. I'll leave it with this game against Brighton, but warning for the next episode, I'm probably going to end up simulating a fair few games, especially since we're about to hit December and it gets absolutely crazy with fixtures. So we will probably play this game, though, to start the next episode. Until that next episode, though, people, we are really starting to, we have finally turned a corner in this game and in this episode. So I just hope by switching it up to Ultimate, I don't now immediately lose all my progress and go right back to being absolutely trash again. I mean, fingers crossed that won't be the case. But we'll leave it here, though. Thank you all for watching so much, ladies and gentlemen. Till the next episode, my name is MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later, and bye-bye.